what you're looking forward in this IPL? Like, obviously, you're looking for the cup. What do you think? 90%, 100%, 50%? So you're getting the opportunity to be the first person to download the Dhoni app. What are you expecting when you download?
I'm expecting the Wi-Fi to work.
When I know Mamuga and Mohanlal is involved, then I thought, oh my God, this is something that should happen.
A very interesting talent actually. So I feel that it's what they imagine here. They show it on the screen and everyone loves it. When they see MS Dhoni nearby, they feel some really good vibes.
Then everybody was like, oh, don't ask Dhoni about it.
I have learned a lot. Like the success didn't happen easily for me. If you're saying MS Dhoni app is coming soon, I think the whole of India is going to download it.
He didn't really say what it is, but he just said, okay, they are coming up with their exciting thing.
Okay.
Then we said, hold on, don't announce it now. Good morning and welcome to the launch day of Dhoni app.
Yes.
And the IPL is coming.
Yeah.
So everybody is excited about it.
Yes.
And especially when you and Dhoni Bhai is coming together.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, exciting moment for everybody here. And obviously anybody who's watching is going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
So are you also feeling that tense or you just relaxed? You feel like
it's a bit too early to feel tense, to be honest. I think we are just starting our pre-season camps and we are yet to start discussing on our strategies for the season. But yeah, of course, I think playing with Dhoni Bhai and against Dhoni Bhai has always been very exciting journey. I think I started when I was 19. My first India call-up was when my bhai was the captain. I was 19 years old. That's when I met him for the first time in the Indian dressing room. And from then, it has been a wonderful journey with him. I think I have a decent relation with him. So we do play against each other in the IPL. That's when things get a bit more exciting. So yeah, it's always very like a special feel to have him around. I think it goes the same to all the youngsters in India and all over the world. When they see MS Dhoni nearby, they feel some really good vibes. So I think very fortunate to be able to share great stories with him. Yeah.
So what do you think? You feel like a match day or a fun day today?
This has to be fun day. I think anything else apart from a match day has to be fun day. So that's how I like to see.
Well, you look like you're already into the match.
No, I think I am very much excited. I think this is one of my first events with my bhai. I think so. I feel really great that we are going to do something together. So let's see.
So you're getting the opportunity to be the first person to download the Dhoni app.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about it? What are you expecting when you download?
I'm expecting the Wi-Fi to work, to be honest. I think if the Wi-Fi works, I'll be the first one to download it, hopefully. So yeah, I think very, very fortunate to do that and very excited to see actually how does that all come along in the Indian market actually. So I think it is a very interesting move from you. How did the Dhoni app come in your head or how did you?
Well, that's really interesting, to be honest.
Okay.
This idea came up in the office, and then we thought about it and we said, okay, we should actually go for Dhoni Apple.
Okay.
So then we thought, okay, then everybody was like, oh, don't ask Dhoni about it because he's going to say no. Then I said, okay, don't worry about it. First, let's ask him. If he say no, it's fine. Last time when he came for an event, we actually asked him. Okay. And then he was on for it. Okay. And he even went on to the stage and actually announced it.
Oh,
he didn't really say what it is, but he just said, okay, they are coming up with their exciting thing.
Okay.
Then we said, hold on, don't announce it now.
Yeah.
And then we worked on it. So it nearly took a year to come up with this. I don't know why he agreed to it.
Okay.
And we don't know why we asked for it. So it's a product that happened.
Yeah.
And I think we just going by the flow. From a fan perspective, what do you expect from Dhoni's app?
Expecting that if anywhere you write MS Dhoni, it has to be hit, right? I think it has to be like millions of people will follow it for sure. And I'm sure that if you're saying MS Dhoni app is coming soon, I think the whole of India is going to download it. So I think that's the name you have signed up and I think that's what it means to the whole nation actually. So I think, yeah, everything will be interesting. So everyone would be interesting to see, okay, what does it have? So that's the question next people are going to ask. I think, okay, if we download it, what are we going to get? So that's the interesting part everyone is going to look for.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of both, like Dhoni posting so many videos, not so many.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know he's not going to do that, but his own style.
Yeah.
And then I think the most important thing which I think he agreed to is because it's a rewarding platform.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like everybody is going to get some rewards from it. So
Okay.
what is your take on that? Like people getting rewards when using a fan app, like
Yeah.
when they go to a petrol station like HPCL or they
Yeah.
go for a,
Yeah.
a movie or something.
Yeah.
They're getting
Yeah,
rewards.
rewards, I think, right from all the small kids to the eldermost people in our country, they love rewards. So you tell that if they are getting some rewards, if they use an app, I think everyone will be interested to use it and see how much rewards you're giving them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think everybody will be interested to know about your injury.
Yeah.
We're all sad and we want you to recover very fast.
Yeah.
So is it possible to give any updates or we just have to wait?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Actually, my doctors have told to have like 4 weeks of rest. It's a fracture, so I will have to give it proper healing time. And then we go to NCA, then we follow the normal protocol and then back to playing games. Yeah,
So you'll be ready for IPL?
yeah, mostly I should be. Yeah.
Okay, great. What are you looking forward in this IPL? Like, obviously you're looking for the cup, but like, what do you think? 90%, 100%, 50%?
Yeah, IPL, like it has become even more interesting after I started the leadership role in Rajasthan Royals. I think IPL keep throwing lots and lots of different challenges each and every season. Like it actually plays with your head actually. So I think if you form a team, like even in your company, you form a team, it stays for like 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
But for me, I think I formed a team and we were having such a great time. And after 3 years, we are told to form another team. So that makes it even more challenging, even more funnier side. I think if you look at the positive side, on the negative side, you will feel sad that, okay, we are losing a lot of players, some quality guys, some quality people, some quality relationships, some great friendships. So yeah, it has both the side. We need to find the right combination. I think it's a bit, like to be very honest, I think you don't think too much about the championship while you're in the IPL. I think I don't know. I think if different people have their own perspective, but I like to look at one step at a time. Like as of now, we want to see how we want to plan our pre-season camp. I think how we are going to prepare the wickets in Jaipur, or what combinations are we going to play with or with against. Like it's very indulging. The mind is always very like involved in the small decisions which you're making, which takes you to the bigger stage later. So I like to keep it very like in the present moment and do what is required.
Yeah, I think especially with this new big change after the big auction,
yes, yeah.
it's a new team altogether.
Yeah.
And when I hear you speaking all these things, something comes to my mind, which is like an ordinary cricketer. Like obviously, associations like KCA has definitely helped you in one way or the other to grow.
Yeah.
So definitely from an ordinary junior cricketer who's starting, and from there growing up through KCA and other, BCCI and all those things, you're moving from a junior level cricket to IPL level captaincy and then international level.
Yeah.
So how was the journey like? If you have to explain it to somebody so that they can also benefit from it, what would you say?
Yeah, of course. I think it has been a very special journey, to be honest. I think if you ask me, if you want me to describe it in a word, I think I would like to say it's a miracle. So right from the age of 5 or 7, I started playing cricket, and then around 10, we realized that, okay, I think I need to play for the country, or I will be playing for the country. So I think if a boy from my background, from Trivandrum, from Kerala, a batsman wanting to play for Indian cricket team, I think it was more than a miracle. But I believe that it is possible, and I really worked for it. And I think, as you rightly said, KCA, Rajasthan Royals, BCCI, my family, my friends, everyone like supported me in that journey, and I think that's really important. And like the miracles, I think dreaming the miracles and making it, like I am living my dream, right? I think I wanted to live this life like 10, 15 years ago, and I'm living this life now. So I think that itself, I think shows the people who are watching us now or listening to me that anything is possible in this world if you work for it and believe, I think. So yeah, that's what I would like to say.
So that's really good to hear that, you have the gratitude to everybody who helped you.
Yeah.
So the next question I would like to ask when it comes, is it like just a skill-based game or the mind game both plays a really important part, or is it just mainly skill, or what will be the ratio?
It is both. I think, to be honest, I think when you are young, I think you need to put hours and hours and hours and hours of time to improve your skill. And then after a point, it's all more about mentally, actually.
Okay.
The level which we are playing now, I think it's definitely, I would say 60-70% mental game and 30% skill game.
Oh, wow.
Because all of us have the same amount of skill, same amount of talent in this level, but it's all about how much prepared you are or how smarter you are than the opponent.
So when you say 70% mind game, so this, the skill of that mind game,
Yeah.
where you're now the captain of Rajasthan Royals
Yeah.
for so many years, and now you're playing for India and you did 2 centuries, which is your all-time high.
Yeah,
and
three.
Three, stuff like that. I only got into cricket after COVID, so
Okay, I think, yeah.
excuse me for that.
No.
So yeah, so you did your all-time high. I got that right. So where did you get the training from for that mindset game or being part of this? Where did you get or did you develop it yourself, or how was that?
To be honest, I think I was playing a long game. So I think being a part of Indian cricket, you know how challenging it is, how many talented people we have in this country. Like everyone plays 2 games, like 90% of a guy scores a century. So I think it was very hard to get into a main 11 or like a continuous member of the squad. So I think I did play a waiting game. I did play a long game where I think each and every practice sessions, each and every domestic games, IPL games, all of those games were really important for me. So that I was gathering all the experience, gathering all the learnings, where I think one day if my chance comes, I need to score those 3 centuries, which I did. So I think I was just playing my mental game, my physical game, it's only not about cricket. I think it's all about how you manage your life off the field. So that is 24 hours of the day. So many years I've been waiting for. I made my debut 10 years ago, and this performance happened just few months ago.
Yeah.
So I think I had to wait so many years
to
and
explore.
keep believing in myself and keep believing in what I was doing. So I think, to be very honest, I have learned a lot. The success didn't happen easily for me. If I scored these centuries 10 years ago, I would not have learned all the lessons which I have learned, and which will be very safe with me and which will be very useful for me for the life also.
Okay.
Cricket teaches you how to live life as well. So I think, very fortunate.
From we all watch cricket. So from that perspective, we have seen you explode with the 3 centuries and the all-time high.
Yeah.
And we have a feeling that when you get that kind of opportunity and that kind of space, you will explode again. And I think everybody knows that is coming.
Yeah.
And what do you think about it? Do you have that level of confidence and you think that, okay, something is going to come out?
Yeah, it's very funny feeling actually. So I think you always go with that kind of mindset. I think the other mindset, I think you can't go to an Indian dressing room. I think you always go to wearing the Indian jersey. You need to believe that you are the best in the country. I think if you are the best in the country, you are meant to go out and explode. So I think the positive mindset really helps. I think it's a choice. You can definitely be doubtful of yourself or be absolutely confident about yourself. So I choose the confident side, and I feel that each and every time I walk out for the country, I'm allowed to explode, or I am expected to explode, and I think that's why I'm selected. So I think, to be honest, but you go with that mindset. But the cricket is a funny game, as we all know. It takes you to the best, and after a few months you are actually down at the base also. So I think I've experienced that enough. So the cricket and the style of batsmanship which I have, I think I feel that success and failure is meant to keep on happening to me. So I think it's very important to keep this thing level-headed, because when I face the failures, I can't go down and I can't react to the results actually.
And while we are speaking, actually, Kerala team is playing semi today in the Ranji for the second time in the history.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you couldn't go there.
Yeah.
You were supposed to captain it. What do you feel? What do you have to tell them, and how you feel about it?
Very, very happy. I think I'm just following the scorecard from last few weeks actually. So I think it's a very emotional team. It's I play for a lot of different teams, but playing for Kerala, I think from the age of 15, I am playing for the Ranji Trophy team, and from that time I have been wanting to win Ranji Trophy. So I think we have got so close, but I'm not a part of the team, but I am very happy for the guys who are. I think a big mention to Sachin Baby. I think he is the captain of the team, and I think he really wanted this to happen, and I feel that we are going to do it this time. We are going to win the Ranji Trophy and make history. So I think we believe that Kerala is not only known for football. I think we can definitely win championships in cricket also. So this has not suddenly happened now. I think we have been doing it from last 10 so many years. I think I've been very happy that things have turned out, and so many youngsters, experienced guys, and everyone is dominating in the Ranji Trophy level. So very happy.
The last year the KCL, Kerala Cricket League, started. and it was a big exposure for all the players.
Yeah.
And some people say that there is, to some extent, it has helped the youngsters
Yeah.
to build confidence and play bigger games, and that they feel that they can achieve. So we mentioned about the mind game. So do you think it might have helped them in that part of the game, like a mindset kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it has 100% helped. I think myself being a part of Kerala cricket from so many years, I have seen a huge change this season after KCL. I think it's a great initiative from KCA to start KCL after so many years. And I think the people who are performing now, I think they need to give credit to KCA and KCL. Because of KCL, I think I could see a lot of youngsters not making it to the top. But when you're playing a tournament which is shown live in Star Sports and you keep winning games for your team and the whole country is rooting your names and you're called for all the IPL trials, you automatically feel great about yourself. You automatically feel confident. And that confidence helps you win matches for Kerala Ranji Trophy team now. For example, Salman Nizar, Mohammad Azharuddin, Sachin Baby, our own Basil Tampi. Everyone is definitely contributing much better after the KCL. I think it's definitely playing a huge role.
So that's kind of like opened up their mindset.
Yes.
And it's more of a, rather than a conscious level game, it has more become a subconscious level confident mindset game.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I missed out when I was young. I should have. If it's 70% mindset, maybe. So yeah, I think that's all from my side.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think you can add something more like to the youngsters out there to help them, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think as I said earlier, I think we all are born with something special. So it's very important to recognize what is it. I think our parents, our guardians, our friends play a huge role in that.
Yeah.
For me, it was my parents. My dad told me that you are going to play for country one day. Like, oh, okay, am I that good? So I think it's very important to have a great positive circle around you.
Yeah.
And then more importantly, if you are dreaming about something, like totally my life is a big example actually. I believed and it happened. So I think we all human beings have the same things inside us. So I think it's very important to know very clearly what do you want to achieve and then keep believing in it. I think keep actually with lots and lots of confidence, keep believing in it, and not only believe, I think work for it also. Like every day of your life has to be like one step closer to your dream. And when that dream is achieved, then you kind of get a confidence and you believe that, okay, anything is possible in this world. So I think I have gained a lot of confidence by that. So I think I would like to share the same things to all the youngsters listening out, that if you have a dream, that chase for it and know that it's possible one day. And when you reach that one day, sit like me one day and keep sharing all this to your friends. Because it's very important to share and care for your people who are trying to be the best in their life.
If I'm not wrong, your father was a policeman.
Yeah.
And he was a footballer as well.
Yes.
How did that help you? Like the discipline and the sportsman.
Yeah, that's the core actually. He taught me how a sportsman should be. I think when I was like 5-7 years old, I used to see my father waking up at 6 o'clock, doing his exercises, going to the ground, coming back, resting, sleeping, taking care of what he's eating. And then again before going to the practice, he used to take his nap. Then he is going to the practice and then coming back. So like he actually, instead of telling, he showed me what a sportsman should be. So until this date, I follow the same routine my father was following when he was playing football like 15 years ago. So I think, a huge credit has to go to him to show me how a disciplined a sportsman should be and how we should take care of our life off the field to perform the best on the field.
Moving away from cricket a little bit.
Yes.
You own a football team in Malappuram, right?
Yeah.
How is that? The ownership. Do you feel like owning more sports clubs, or what is your plan?
No, I'm still young actually. If it was possible, I would have liked to play for Malappuram FC. I think I love playing football. So
Okay.
I'm still young. I think I need to still think about being in the ground instead of sitting in the chair like you and owning a team sitting outside. So I still want to be a part of the emotions, the sweat, the fun inside the ground. So Malappuram FC is a really great franchise. I'm very grateful that I'm a part of it. And yes, I think let's see what the future throws to you.
Yeah, just to correct you on that. Yeah, I live in the UK and it's like 6 months is winter, we can't play. Otherwise, every Saturday I go out and play.
Oh, you do go out and
Yeah.
play. I think there are 6 more days in a week. Why
Yeah, but-
only Saturday?
I have to eat as well. You get paid for playing. Ours is like amateur cricket, so
you
we
need
have to pay to play.
Correct.
Slightly
I got
different.
it. I think if they allowed you, would have played all the days in the week. Like
I'm
you,
not very sure about that, but definitely three days. a
3
week.
days you would
Yeah.
try.
Because we play in the weekdays, like, the 100-ball cricket in the evening.
Oh, yes.
2 hours that we do play.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's really interesting. Once you get into it, the league and all, it's really
You
amazing.
just want to play.
And we just qualified for the amateur World Cup. So we are going next year.
Oh, wow.
Our team is going. So
Where is it happening?
it's last year it was in Australia. This year it's going to be in South Africa.
Oh, wow.
So it's like you get selected from 13 countries. It's amateur level cricket. It's not professional.
Okay.
But people like me also want to have some fun. So.
Yes.
And one more question is like, we both are from Kerala. And we know the Mammootty and Mohanlal film, the Triple M movie is coming out.
Yes.
So what is your take on that? What is your expectations?
As everyone, I'm very excited. I think that combination doesn't happen very often. So as all the Malayalis and all the movie lovers in the country, I'm also excited to see, okay, what's coming up. So we all are excited and waiting for the trailer to come out. Yeah.
Okay. So you have a very close friendship with Basil Joseph and other celebrities in the film industry.
Yeah.
So can we expect you in the films in anytime soon?
Yeah, I think it's a bit too early to say that, but let's see. I think movies play a huge role in everyone's life. I think movies are very influential. I think it can change your mindset in just 2 hours time. So, and especially I am a super proud Malayali because the movies made in Kerala are so special and people all over the world love the movies we make back home. So I think like automatically we go to theaters. Like I love watching a brilliant movie, and then before it was like, okay, movie's over, let's go. But nowadays it's like, okay, wait for it, see who has directed it, see who has written the things and the dialogues and all those things. And I really appreciate the work which is happening on the backstage.
Yeah.
Like before it was like, okay, hero, okay, iska movie aaya, let's go and watch it. But now it's like, who directed it? I think who is the screenplay, who wrote the dialogues and all. So I think after a movie I have a decent connect with most of the, more than like heroes, I have more connect with the directors actually from Kerala.
Okay.
And one of them is like Basil. I think he's a very, very close friend of mine, and I'm like, more than friendship, I reached out to him after his Minnal Murali movie.
Yeah.
So after that I was like a total fan of his direction, and then we started meeting, and then he's also a big cricket fan, so he wanted to ask about my career. So I kept on asking about his career. How did he do that? How did he do this? So then after that, I made a lot of friends, and I'm very excited for very interesting talent actually. So I feel that it's what they imagine here, they show it on the screen and everyone loves it. I'm like, how does that happen? So that's a magic happening. So you need to know how does that happen. So it's very interesting.
So that's one thing actually attracted me also into the movie, because when I heard this Mahesh Narayanan story, actually they came here last time when we came for the Dhoni ad shoot. Mahesh actually explained the whole story. That's the first time I'm hearing a story for 3 proper hours. So it's like
I heard it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I did hear. Not Mahibai. He came for the Mahibai ad shoot.
Okay.
So they came here to tell me the story.
Okay.
Then when I know Mammootty and Mohanlal is involved, then I thought, oh my God, this is something that should happen. That's why I thought, okay, I should trigger this. So that's why I got into the production of that.
The best people are involved in the movie. I think it's a great opportunity, and yes.
So definitely we are looking forward for the exploding centuries in the IPL the coming season. And that spirit, I think definitely it's going to be a real good fight. And we are really excited, and we are really want to see how you're going to manage the new team. How a little boy from Kerala who grew up and is running a whole franchisee, captaining it. And it's really amazing. It's just you're an exceptional talent from Kerala. When we talk about Kerala, that talent should be celebrated by everyone, and that you should be given every opportunity and let that happen. So wish you all the best in your career.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.